Hey, what is going on everyone? This is ChipperMist here, and today we are going to be taking a look at SimCity for the Mac. So, SimCity is already available on Windows for a quite long time, and now it's available on Mac. So, we're going to take a look at SimCity, play a little, and I don't know if I would be continuing the gameplay videos, but yeah, this is my first gameplay video, so I'm going to see how this goes, and depending on that, I'm going to see if I'll do more of these. So, I'm just going to turn down some volumes here so you can hear me better and you can hear the game as well. So let's go ahead and see on the start screen what we have. So I have my previous SimCity already set up, so I'm not going to be using this for the gameplay videos. Let's go ahead and create a new world from scratch, and you have a SimCity world option. So if you have more friends on your origin account, you can go ahead and play with them. So again, let's go ahead and click on play and start the SimCity adventure. So let's go ahead and create a game for now, and you can see we have quite a few options to select from. We can select different kinds of places that we want to start in. So here we have Granite Lake, so there's a big ass lake in between, and we have different cities around the corner, and this is kind of a mountain part, and this is pretty much all water. So I'm gonna go ahead and select a city that we can actually work with pretty nicely. So I think I'm probably gonna go with Horizon Archipelago or Discovery Delta. I'm still confused between those, so let's not go with either of them and select something else. Alright, let's go with Horizon Archipelago. You know what, let's go with Discovery Delta. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna select this and click on next. We can name the region or whatever we want. So I'm probably just gonna name it Chipper Land. Yeah, that sounds good. Alright, so we're gonna make this a private region because we're just gonna play with it ourselves. And let's just go and click on next. Right, so we have this place set up, and now we have like 16 cities we can choose from, and we can create games in that. So let's go ahead and select a region that we want to start with. So as you can see, this is a Great Works location. All of these locations are only based to create bigger working forces. So if you want to make archaeology like center, or if you want to make a museum or something like that, that's the region you want to be in. So let's go ahead and select blank region for now, and a one which doesn't contain a lot of mountains. So I'm gonna go ahead and select this one, and as you can see, it's gonna say to us that what it has. So we have rail in there, we can have shipping through boats and stuff in there, we have coal, we have absolutely no ore, we have a lot of oil, we have water, and we have wind. So I think this should be pretty good to run a global market and make a city of its own. So let's go ahead and claim this. So once we click on that, we can see that it's pretty much claimed. We have 50,000 simians to start with. So let's go ahead and click on play. And here we go. So the first city name is Spooner Plains. We're going to change it up once we go into the game and start building. And we can create more cities. We can build more population. We can build schools, universities, basically everything you can think of in a city. So the new SimCity is pretty good in that factor, that it has a lot of options that you can mess around with, and we're gonna look at possibly all of them if we can. So here we are, and we have a quite warm welcome to our new Sim home. So as you can see, this is pretty plain. You can see there's the road right here, and we can make a residential zone starting from this road. So let's go ahead and draw the road. So we can see different options right here. We can have roads, we have zones, we have power and water and sewage and everything like that. So we don't need this get started guide, so I'm just gonna click on OK and just let it go. But if you're starting SimCity for the first time, you might want to go ahead and take a look at it. So let's go ahead and make a road. I'm gonna select low density dirty road because this is the first road we're building in a city, and I don't think we'll be needing more than that to start off with. So this seems pretty straight, and as you can see, this is pretty simple to make roads from. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make this road a little bit wider. Alright. And that looks straight. We have this connected. Alright then. So you just have to drag to create roads. It's pretty simple, not much to do. You can make zones of your own. You can use the grid lines to make it. I'm probably just gonna use mine because I need them to be a little bigger so that skyscrapers can easily fit on it once we grow into a high density road. And I'm gonna make the same for here, not so much though, because we're just starting out, so we'll need a little of commercial area, no industrial to start with, and a little bit of residential, because that's the most important part in starting a city. People need to live there in order to work and buy and everything like that. So let's go ahead and draw a residential zone. So I'm just gonna go ahead and select the whole area here and drop this as a residential zone. Let's go ahead and keep that one for industrial, I guess. Alright, and we're gonna select a few commercial zone and about here, and let's go ahead and just put residential all over here and a little bit of commercial around the edges. So we're pretty much set up with everything we need for now. We need water, of course, and once you click on water, you will see the whole table map of where the water is actually available in your city. So you can go ahead and browse through the whole thing. You can see there's a lot of water in the city, so I can place the water table anywhere. So this seems to be a pretty good area to place water, as you can see there's a lot of water reservoirs here. So I'm just going to go ahead and place one here, and we have access of water as there are not many people living here, of course. But you're probably going to have to go ahead and expand this once it starts off. So as you can see, we're already starting with water and there's no power, so we're gonna have to fix that. Let's go ahead and see where the wind is. So you have all the data maps here. You have the happiness map, you have the building density and everything you might probably need. So you have the land value, you have industrial, you have commercial, and I can name all of them, but there's no point of that. Alright, so let's go ahead and just see how we will turn out if we place power here. So this is wind, so the wind is flowing in the opposite direction that I was planning actually that it might be flowing in. So that's kind of annoying if the wind is flowing in the opposite direction of the road, because I wanted to place it around the edges so we don't have to mess around with the actual living area. But well, that's okay. We're just gonna place it around the edges of the city here. So I'm just gonna place a long road probably to the end of it around here, and let's just place the power. Let's get the city going. So I think the wind is pretty good here. It's 11 miles per hour, so that should serve us good for now. And we can just say that it's hiring now. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn up the speed and let it build. So one more thing about SimCity is you can see all these kind of white bubbles. If you click on them, it's gonna take you to the guy, and it's gonna say what you need to do. So it's saying that we need a zoning industry, so we need commercial places, we need industrial places. So I'll do it. I'll make industrial places. Just wait, and it's gotta be done. Alright, so we can see the power plant is already working, and I think we're getting pretty good supply of power here. We're pretty much covered in all the places we need to be, and everyone has power, everyone's happy. So yay, we have done one thing. So as you can see, the industrial has a little demand, I guess, not so much though. So we're just gonna wait for a few minutes to get that going. If it has more demand, we'll just create it. Not a problem. Alright, we still have a lot of things to do because basically we do not have much residents here, which is pretty bad. I think residence is the main part once you're starting the city. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the money, because that's going to be one of the most important things you're going to be starting out with. So you can see all the income. So I'm getting 1,170 simians. That's what they call the SimCity money per hour, and that's pretty good, I guess. We're paying off a few $180 an hour, 180 simians an hour for the other expenses like power and water. That's pretty much all we're using. Now, if you run out of simians, or if you want simians to start up, and if you want more of them, all you can do is just go ahead and then take a bond. So you can just take a bond of like 25,000 simians and go ahead and get started with it. We don't currently need any of them, so I'm just gonna skip that part. But if you want to, you always have that option. So let's go ahead and create more roads and plan a little bit of industry. So as you can see, there's a little bit of industrial demand. The commercial demand is going up, but I can hardly see anything, so it's kind of worth it, not worth it. Okay, so let's go ahead and plant some sewage. As you can see, the wind is pointing in the opposite direction, which I said is pretty bad, just because of the fact that when we place a wind farm or a sewage farm on the edge of the city, it's gonna affect the whole area. The sewage is gonna make the land pollution more, and so it's gonna affect this area, and we can't basically build anything around this area if the land is pretty bad. So the commercial value would be really down, and so there would be no land property value. And so well, as we have no choice for right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and build a farm right about here. That should serve it well. As you can see, all the poop, I guess, is coming here, and it's gonna be collecting all the sewage as of now. I think one should work for now. I can go ahead and edit it once I have I've done a few things. So let's go ahead and make more roads, because I think that's pretty much necessary now. So let's go ahead and expand. So there's water there, so we can expand there. Alright, let's expand here. I think this would be perfect. Alright, so I don't want all the roads to be just well, rectangles. So I'm gonna go ahead out on a limb here and gonna create a few circly roads. I can't create that here. Oh, that's a really sharp curves. Okay, let's just go ahead with the rectangular roads here, and we'll expand more. We'll delete some roads if we have to. It's pretty simple. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. But yeah, let's go ahead and do that for now. Alright, so we need to plant some industries in order to make more money, and you can see we already have gambling set up, so if, we can go ahead and provide gambling, but we don't really want to do it right now, because if you don't have tourists in your city as of now, it'll be really bad if you do gambling, because there is no one going to be there. It's going to run off costs, and it's just going to cost you a negative value, and you're not really going to earn anything out of it. So I think it's a bad investment right about now, but we'll get there. We'll get there soon enough. So we need to plan this town hall. So I'm thinking it could go right about here, and we'll have enough space for any other upgrade that we would like to add in future. But yeah, I don't know. You guys can suggest me something. Probably that will be too late, because you'll be watching the video after it has been already done. Alright, I'm just gonna make it perfect right about here. Alright, so as you can see, this increases the land value, and this is the happiness, and we already have an upgrade. That's awesome. We can name our city. So I'm just gonna go ahead and upgrade the town hall. Oh god, it looks so good. Alright, let's go ahead and name this. So what should we name our city? I mean, we can go ahead and name it anything we want, but I really don't know what to name it for now. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep it like this, and I'm gonna wait for you guys to comment on the video and suggest me some names. I'm gonna choose the name that you've given me and the name that I like, and I'm gonna give a shout out to the guy who suggested the name in the next video. Sounds good? Yeah, it does. Alright, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's place a sign right about here, so we know this is the city hall. Look at that. It's a pretty building, isn't it? Yes, it is. So we can place Department of Finance and Justice and everything else we need. I am probably not going to do any one of that. Alright, not right now though. It's too soon. Just too soon. We're gonna wait for a little while. And as we can see, the pollution is all gonna be here, so I'm gonna plant some industrial area around here. Now I know you guys gonna be saying, why are you planting this so nearer to the city? The residential is right here. It's just gonna ruin all the property and taxes and everything. But well, we kind of don't have any choice around here, so I'm just gonna plant more industries here. Yeah, sure. I think that should do for now. Okay, so what's your problem, guy? What can I do for you? We need a clinic. You're only human, you know? Yeah, you are. Alright, clinic. One of the basic necessities. Alright, I'll do it. Sounds good. Right, so let's go ahead and plant a clinic right now. I think we're in a pretty good position, and a clinic sounds good right about now. Let me go ahead on a limb and say this has to be closer to the city in order to function well. So I'm just gonna plan this pretty much every time I plant. Okay, so I'm just gonna plant this right about here because this looks like a really good place to plant a clinic. It's on the corner of the city, so everyone has like easier access to it, and it's just gonna increase land values right about here. So yeah. There is one ambulance. I think that should be enough, but there are like 12 deaths per day, so I think we need to upgrade this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and plant this signboard right about here, and we need more ambulance because I don't think one ambulance is gonna cut it. So I'm gonna just go ahead and place 2 of them, so we'll have like 3 ambulances already. And yeah, that should do it. I hope so. So we have 2 ambulances. One is included inside it. We are pre-patient. Let's go ahead and place one more just in case, you know. Alright, so I think this is pretty good. This looks like it should work for now. Alright, so what's your problem? Unemployment. Oh my god, I just planted commercial. Let it open, dude. Let it open. It's not even working yet. It is selling really well. Everyone is doing fine. Why are you unhappy? Land values. The land value is pretty low right about now, but I think we'll have to worry about it later on. Not right now, because we just started out. So I think worrying about land value is not the thing we want to do. We're doing pretty good on power, we're doing pretty good on water, and sewage is, well, works fine. So let's go ahead and do some specialities. We are already approved for a coal mine, and we have the money, but I'm thinking how much oil we have. So let's go ahead and check the oil. Because, yeah, so we have a lot of oil in the city, like a lot. If I just put a road right about here, we can do a pretty good oil business, but we need a trade center as well. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna plant oil well, and I am gonna say it right now, this is not the best town planning that I could do. Probably the worst, but it works for now. You're gonna have to change it later on though, but yeah, I think it should be pretty good for now. The residential is too close. I think we're gonna produce a lot of what do you call it, pollution. Alright, let's just place it here and we'll see. Yeah, this just destroyed the land value. It's just destroyed it. My god. You know what? It's okay. It's okay. We'll deal with it. Alright, so we are gonna have to do something about land value. So one tip in SimCity is if you play Sparks, the land values goes up. and it goes up to a pretty good amount. So I'm just gonna place a pond here. So you know it's gonna balance out the land value. So there's no negative land value about here. So I think that's pretty good for now. I am gonna place one part here, and let's go ahead and place no, not this one. Let's go ahead and place a medium path park in the center of the city. So the land value is, you know, stays pretty good. And as you can see, the land value is pretty good near the area of the town hall, because of course it's town hall and everyone likes town halls, I guess, in SimCity. Alright, I'm gonna place park here, and that should do it for now. Alright. You can also see how happy they are by looking at the ratio. So you can just click this happy face and you can see how happy they are. What's the hell wrong with my internet connection? It's working fine, dude. I don't know what the problem with SimCity on Mac is. It just keeps on losing internet connection again and again. And I'm pretty sure it's working really fine. Yeah, so alright, let's go ahead and see what this oil well has to say. Oil well is great, but did you know we could buy more? You can extend the service road and build some oil wells in the nearby areas. Right, let's go ahead and edit it. So this is the editor of pretty much everything you're gonna find here in SimCity. So we placed a all sign here so everyone knows that, you know, this is the oil well. And we can place more pumps here. What we need to do before that is we need to extend the service road. So I'm going to extend it right about this much. You know what, I'm just going to connect this, because this looks good. Okay, that was actually pretty perfect. I didn't think that it would come out so perfect, but yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and place some more pumps. And let's place more. Oh, we need 10. Oh, we need 10 cements. Alright, we're gonna wait. We're just gonna wait for now. Well, let's go ahead and place a trade depot. I think it's about time, and we could use it as we are producing oil, so we can just, you know, sell it. But yeah, we could use it. We can also use we already have oil well, yeah. Okay, so let's just go ahead and look at the coal. We don't have a lot of coal, so we're probably not going to do any coal mining here in the city. Not here, no. Not worth it, I guess. Ore. I thought we were pretty good on ore. No, we're not. Trade map. We are not trading anything. How can we use a trade map? That's preposterous. Alright, what's going on with health? Oh wow, why? Didn't we just take a look at it? Turning away patience, we need more space. Alright, we're just gonna put one waiting room. With that, I think it's necessary now. Alright, we already did that, so I mean, we don't really need it. But yeah. We're treating 20 patients and we have 25 capacity. I think we are doing pretty well. I don't know why the deaths are not coming down. It should. We have like 3 ambulances. And I don't want to place a 4th one because we don't really need it right now. So yeah. We don't have an upgrade available right now. What's this problem? What's going on? Okay, so I think we're pretty good in this episode. This is where I'm gonna cut off on this episode. You guys can suggest me names for the city name and post it in the comments down below, and you can get a shout out. And I'm gonna be continuing this gameplay videos for a few episodes, and tell me if you guys like it, if you want me to do more. So this is pretty much about it. In the next video, we're gonna take a look at trade centers and more stuff. Subscribe to the channel above, because that really helps me out a lot. And if you like the video, be sure to thumbs up. I forgot this. Why? Okay, alright. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.